focus on three W's: what, when, why. A what say usually whatever the topic is. Like if I ask you, because I was also in art stream, and
Okay.
usually South Indians को लेके ये perception होता है, especially from where I am, because I'm a native of Kerala. Okay. एंड केरला में ऐसा होता है, यहाँ तो इंजीनियर निकलेगा अगर लड़का है तो, या तो नर्स निकलेगी या डॉक्टर निकलेगी अगर लड़की है तो. एंड देन आई सेड आई डोंट वांट टू गो फॉर दिस, आई वांट टू गो फॉर आर्ट्स. सो दे आर लाइक, अरे साइंस क्यों नहीं ली? आई एम लाइक, बट लकीली माय फैमिली वाज सपोर्टिव, दे वर ऑल लाइक ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, बट द रिलेटिव यू आर मेंशनिंग, आई हैव मेट थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पीपल लाइक दैट. और ये परसेप्शन कि आर्ट्स वाले कुछ कर नहीं सकते, ये कुछ कुछ टीचर्स ने भी बोला हुआ है मेरे स्कूल में कि तुम लिख लेते हो ना, बस हो जाएगा तुम्हारा काम. अरे आर्ट्स इज सो मच मोर देन लिखना. हमें जितना याद करना पड़ता है, दी साइंस पीपल कैन नॉट बेर इट.
Yeah.
गुड
Hello.
आफ्टरनून. हेलो. हाउ आर यू?
I'm good. What about you?
All good. Thank you for asking. I'm so happy to see you today. And
Okay.
yes, it's my first
Yeah.
session with you.
Yeah.
Can you please introduce yourself to me?
Okay. As you know, my name is Mansi Gola. I hail from Delhi. If I talk about my profession, so by profession, I am a teacher.
Oh,
It's been 15 years I have been teaching only.
okay. And
Hmm.
what do you teach?
Previously, I used to teach all the subjects, but it's been 7 to 8 years I have been teaching English, and through this I'm learning too. And previously, I used to teach English in with the help of Hindi, but now I try to teach everything in English itself so that I can also learn and I can also try to speak. That's
Mhm.
my motive. Mhm.
That's perfect. So good to see you in those cases. Well, that's really, really good. So for with English Yaari, you're trying to learn and just enhance the way you are and increase your vocabulary.
Yeah, I want to learn new vocabulary. Some voice is coming.
From my end, is it from my end? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to learn some vocabularies that I can use in my sessions, in my classes, in my
Mhm.
conversations.
Right, that's good to know. Okay, well, hello. I'll also introduce myself. My name is Sanitya. I'm your tutor for the day, which is I'm feeling a little weird considering you're a teacher yourself. So you're
I'm
a teacher,
a professional teacher. I consider myself a teacher, but I'm not a professional one.
but you're teaching someone, right? That is a teacher
Of
only. That's
course.
it.
I
Don't
don't
worry.
teach kids.
You teach adults?
Hmm.
Oh, wow. That's perfect. That's making me even happier. Good, I can relate to someone here. So, I did my graduation in Spanish language, but I also did English courses with British Council and Harvard University's online platform. So, you're in safe hands here when it comes to learning new vocab and just new techniques and everything that you can incorporate in your classes. All
Hmm.
right. So, what I do in my sessions at least is that I prefer to talk, just a basic daily conversational style. And since you're already a teacher, I think it's going to be much better for me because I'm aspiring to be one. So,
Okay.
this will be a good conversation, I feel, today. Should we go on a very lighter note or would you like to go by the session notes? What do you feel?
Anything, whatever you want.
All
Anything.
Okay, since it's my first session with you, I just take it like an icebreaker round and we just speak about our daily lives and everything. That sounds good? That sounds good?
Hmm. Yes.
All right, perfect. Okay, so Miss Mansi, I would like you to tell me how did this passion of teaching emerge into your life?
Actually, my voice is coming back to me.
It's echoing for you. Just give me a minute. So when
Yeah.
you're speaking, I'll just shut my mic and just tell
Yes.
me if it still continues for you, okay?
Yeah. Actually, I didn't know. I didn't never want to be a teacher because I started in a compulsion. My father got paralyzed, so I had to do something to support my family. So in this way, I started teaching in a school, and from there, I took interest to continue this. And through this, I started learning many things, and I took interest in English also. And then I started teaching English, and I worked in an NGO as an educator where I used to teach. And I was very famous there for English only, seriously. And before getting married, I was quite good at it. But after getting married, I lost my confidence and I lost everything inside me. So, like it's been, I think, 8 to 10 years, I have been retrying to speak English. That's all.
I'm really sorry about the circumstance which led you into this, but I'm really glad it led you into it because the way I see you speak, the confidence that you are exhibiting in front of me right now, I would not consider you as a person who is retrying. I'm just seeing a person who was natural, went on a hiatus, and came back. So perfect, perfect. That's really, really just really good to know. So you gradually developed interest into teaching, and you were famous. You were infamous about what you did. Was there something which was known as the Mansi effect or a Mansi technique that you had?
Actually, after getting married, when I restarted my journey, at that time I was struggling a lot to get this fluency. Seriously, I was not aware about how to speak at that time. When I took admission in master after getting married, I was struggling to introduce myself at that time in the classroom. I was thinking like, Mansi, you're nothing now. You don't know anything. You belong to Delhi, but still you don't know anything. So I used to feel like this. And then I started working on me and I created my channel, Facebook page and YouTube channel secretly, where I started uploading videos related to English only, and where I used to see myself where I'm lacking. So I got that little bit more confidence through these things, and they started praising me, and I got more confidence that they are supporting me now, and I can do something for myself to make myself happy again. So in this
That's
way,
beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And moreover, you're helping so many people nowadays. Unknowingly, you've got one new subscriber from today. And it's just good to know that, there are people like you who are just going with the purpose of educating people. And at the same time, you're building yourself as well. So that's a very good thing. I can relate to that because that's how I also started working here. So that's always really, really good to know. So what we'll do today is we'll try to learn something new today, which is called etymology. Etymology is basically the origin of some words in English. Okay. Etymology describes the story of how some words came into being. Okay.
okay,
All right.
etymology,
Yes, etymology. So
etymology,
there is a word which is called bedlam.
bedlam.
Okay. Have you heard of this word before?
I heard it, but I don't know the meaning. I forgot.
No issues, no issues. So bedlam means chaos. Okay, pure chaos and pure noise and everything. But
Okay.
bedlam came from the word Bethlehem, which is a place. So how come something like which is called Bethlehem come into being as bedlam and it has a meaning like chaos? It has no relation whatsoever, right? But it has a story. Okay.
Okay.
So as someone who was speaking about, overcoming underconfidence, this
Okay.
story is also coming as a mix of this
Bedlam.
human perception. Okay. We are discussing two aspects with this. The origin, of course, we are discussing, but we'll also see a humanitarian aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Bedlam came from the word Bethlehem, which was a Bethlehem Royal Hospital in England, in London. We are speaking at the time when there were of the big gap between aristocrats and the poor people in England. In this hospital, the Bethlehem Royal Hospital, they used to treat mentally ill patients. Over there, they were given electric shocks, they were given ice baths, and they used to scream in that particular hospital to the point that people used to pay and watch this scenario like circus, which is a very sad
Oh,
thing.
really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So
Great
from
that.
that is so sad, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yes. So in this hospital, the noise that the patients used to make, the chaos, got associated with the hospital, And from that Bethlehem hospital came Bedlam,
Mhm.
okay, which again now means chaos. Don't you think it's a very sad thing that we have associated this story with a word to describe chaos?
Yes, of course.
What do you think? Do we still have that sort of taboo and stigma when it comes to mental health in India?
Yes, there are many things.
Isn't it? I think
Yes,
especially with women, we have a
I
lot
know.
of that stigma, right?
I didn't want to tell you, but yeah,
No, no.
of
This is
course.
your safe space. You can say anything and everything that you want. Trust me.
Nothing happened to me. Seriously, nothing happened to me. I started thinking, oh, they are from science medium. Everybody in my family, they belong to science side. I was the only one at that time who belongs to art side, you know. So I used to feel like I'm nothing, I can do anything. And one person in my family, not in my family, she was the relative. She is a relative actually. She is still there with her. He said, आर्ट से तो गधे घोड़े भी पढ़ सकते हैं. I think you are from south side, right? You don't
Yeah,
understand Hindi, right? You
I
don't
understand
understand.
Hindi. I
Okay.
understand Hindi. I am born and raised in Delhi. Please don't worry.
Okay. Okay. I also belong to Delhi. Okay. So
Yeah,
she said, आर्ट से तो गधे घोड़े भी पढ़
I
सकते
know.
हैं. So it hurt
मैंने भी सुना है.
when she
ये
said
मैंने भी
like
सुना
three times she said
ये
yes.
मैंने भी सुना है ये phrase. जितना मैंने सुना
अच्छा.
ना, because I was also in art stream. And
Okay.
usually South Indians को लेके ये perception होता है, especially from where I am, because I'm a native of Kerala, okay? एंड केरला में ऐसा होता है, यहाँ तो इंजीनियर निकलेगा अगर लड़का है तो, या तो नर्स निकलेगी या डॉक्टर निकलेगी अगर लड़की है तो. एंड देन आई सेड आई डोंट वांट टू गो फॉर दिस, आई वांट टू गो फॉर आर्ट्स. सो दे आर लाइक अरे साइंस क्यों नहीं ली. आई एम लाइक बट लकीली माय फैमिली वाज सपोर्टिव, दे वर ऑल लाइक ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, बट द रिलेटिव यू आर मेंशनिंग, आई हैव मेट थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पीपल लाइक दैट. और ये परसेप्शन कि आर्ट्स वाले कुछ कर नहीं सकते, ये कुछ कुछ टीचर्स ने भी बोला हुआ है मेरे स्कूल में कि तुम लिख लेते हो ना, बस हो जाएगा तुम्हारा काम. अरे आर्ट्स इज सो मच मोर देन लिखना. हमें जितना याद करना पड़ता है, दी साइंस पीपल कैन नॉट बेर
Yeah,
इट.
seriously. In every subject.
Every subject. So yes, I can relate to whatever you're saying. And the way that makes us feel ना कि अगर बोर्ड्स में या किसी में अच्छे मार्क्स आ भी गए, so they nullify it कि इसमें आर्ट्स में कौन सी बड़ी बात है. आर्ट्स में बड़ी बात है. याद
Yes,
करना पड़ा, मेहनत लगी थी. But yeah,
but
people
they
don't
don't understand. They don't
understand.
understand. But
Yes.
yeah, but gratefully, my family didn't say anything. My mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my father-in-law, my husband, they didn't say anything. But they didn't tell to that person also that why you are saying it, you know. So that hurt me a lot. Nobody said to anybody like why you are saying this in front of her. She's also from arts stream, you know. You should not have told this type of things to her, the person who is also from that stream. So that's why it hurt.
Yeah, I know, I know. When somebody doesn't stand up for you when they know very well of what your caliber is, it does hurt a little bit. But what did you say at that time? You didn't go and almost give that.
I did actually, that was my second or third day after getting married.
Okay.
So I was, yeah, I was quite nervous at that
Yeah,
time. So I didn't say anything.
you will have to compromise a little also at that time. I do understand that. It happens sometimes, isn't it? Like
Yes.
it feels really bad, but again, that's how our society is going. And now look at the new system. Okay, the have you heard of NEP?
NEP, exactly.
It is the education policy. They changed it, na? They
Yeah,
changed the
yeah.
education policy.
Yes, yes, yes. Hmm.
Now they are focusing on skills and everything,
And
all
now,
arts
yes,
domain.
we can do anything, you know, and they will provide the environment
Yes.
also. But
Mhm.
previously, it was not there.
Exactly. Previously, it was not there. Now they are shifting to the same thing that we as art students have been doing for such a long time. So, see, the things are definitely changing, but yes, this entire thing about the stigma, it does dishearten me as well.
Mentality is very difficult to change.
Mentality will be difficult, but we can hope for change, right? As teachers, we can do that.
Hmm. Yes.
So, this was one story that we come across. We'll learn one more, we'll see one more story really quickly. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, have you heard of the word? Of course, you've heard of the word salaries.
Salaries.
Hmm.
Salaries.
Yes, money.
Okay.
Salaries came from again a word which was called salaris, and salaris is a word for salt. Was a word for salt.
I heard the story. I heard the story.
Yeah, you
Hmm.
heard this story?
A long ago, I heard about it, but
Yes.
I like little bit remember, not
Okay.
clearly.
Okay.
Hmm.
So basically, salaris was a word for salt, and
Hmm.
soldiers were not given for salaries at that time. They were not given money. They were given salt as a way to handle their entire situation. So from
Hmm.
that salt came salaris, and a basic monthly ration that was being given to them came to
Okay.
be known as salary. So that is why we use it presently.
Okay. In India also, it was
Yeah.
there.
In India also, yes, it was there always.
Oh,
So these are
I
certain
heard
words.
the story.
You've heard this story. All
Hmm.
right. So these are some words that we have been using as a part of our daily vocabulary that
Okay.
have had such stories like that, as you've heard of these stories as well. So, do you feel that when we delve deep into a subject, because you're an art student, I can ask you this question. You're exactly like in the same page as me. When we
Hmm.
try to understand things, we get a lot more passionate about learning, or is it like rat ke number leke chalo?
No, 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 no. I want to understand that clearly so that
Yeah,
I can use that in future also.
right. Okay.
Hmm.
So, when you're trying to understand one aspect, okay, and when you're trying to give an answer, the way you were saying that you want to improve your vocabulary, but sometimes it happens na that सब कुछ जानने के बाद भी we are at a loss of words.
Yeah, it happens to me.
It happens.
Yes.
या तो ऐसा हो गया
Hmm.
उन्होंने कुछ पूछ लिया and I've got thousands of thoughts. अच्छा क्या सही है क्या बोलना है कैसे हो जाता है? Does that happen?
Sometimes, not every time.
Not every time, but sometimes it happens. Okay. So in that situation, I'll give you a quick rule जो आप ऐसे follow कर सकते हो. You can also enjoy that. Okay. So आपको कौन सा अल्फाबेट दिख रहा है when I do this?
W.
Yes. Focus on three W's. What, when, why. A what say usually whatever the topic is. Like if I ask you, okay, what is your take on the current scenario in education system? You can say anything you want. Okay, I this is the current scenario. अभी ऐसा system हो गया है, NEP आ गया है. You can express whatever. Whatever is a basic concept.
Mhm.
When में आप एक timeline दे सकते हो. That lately, recently, I feel there are some changes. Previously, education system was very rigid, or you can say yesterday I came across a new news that this was changing and all that. Any timeline you can give. अब सबसे interesting part यहाँ पे है why का question. Now, as a
Why?
teacher, you will know that whenever we give a why question, we expect the person to answer with because.
Hmm.
अब because तो कोई भी use कर सकता है, किसी भी कर सकते हो. So whenever you're using why, give your opinion on it. In my
Hmm.
perspective, in my opinion, I feel this could happen. So that will enhance your answer. अब जैसे education system वाले में ही I asked you this question about education system, what your take is. You can say the education system is dynamic, it changes according to needs. Previously it was rigid, but now the government is paying more emphasis. In my opinion, certain stigmas surrounding education system and mentality needs to be changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I follow this trick in my classes,
You
but
do?
I'm not aware about this W,
Hmm.
3W. I don't know the name, but I follow the same
You
trick.
follow the same tree. Perfect. Now you
Hmm.
would be able to associate it with the three fingers,
Yeah.
I feel.
True.
Three W's. Because you will get a crisp answer and ये जो multiple thoughts आ जाते हैं या loss एकदम से हो जाता है ना वो narrow हो जाएगा. अच्छा ये तीन question ही तो answer करना है.
Yes. Okay,
That's
tell me one thing. What happened to your hand?
oh, what happened to my hand with this three rule?
No, no, like the second hand.
This hand, yeah. This
Oh,
okay, so yesterday I just had a fall.
oh my God.
I slipped and my entire body weight was on my hand. So
Okay.
it's swollen and the doctor has
Okay.
advised I tie this for a couple of days.
Okay.
I am getting irritated because my hands are sweating with the heat
Mm.
from all of
No,
this.
but it's necessary now.
It is necessary.
One
I'll
more
have
thing I want to ask. One more thing I want to ask.
Please,
From
please.
where did you learn English? You did a course of English or something else?
Yeah, actually, I did a course with British Council when I was approximately 15 years old, which was
British Council. Is it online
Br-
course?
British Council. Yes, it was an online course.
Okay.
So I started with them, and they gave me some confidence when it comes to speaking and all that. These courses they did, we did that.
Okay. So how many classes you required?
That time, I remember, I think I took had like 2 classes every week.
Every week. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Now classes will be two, but the
yeah,
cost of that course will be
yeah.
it must it must touching the sky.
That was precisely why I took it
My
at a young age. So when it happens in when you're 15, 17, for the kids, they give the courses, na, it's comparatively good on the budget. It's okay, okay. So you can bear that.
but
But
now
again, adults, it gets
continue.
really, I know. So that's why I think a lot of people here, they come across a live experience. They get to learn, they get to practice as well. So people have started preferring here, I feel.
Hmm.
Right? Is that true?
Mhm.
Okay, yes. So, any questions, any doubts apart from this?
No, I don't have question. Actually, I also learned English from an NGO, and they
Perfect.
were
Okay.
teaching English at free of cost. So
Right.
I learned from them seriously. I took admission. That was only a 4 month course, and
Mm-hmm.
where I used to go every day. I think so, Monday to Friday. I think so. We used to go there, and I used to go with my group. I took with myself my all friend, my school friends.
Oh, so all of you learned together. That must have been such a good experience, na? Working with
Yeah,
friends,
we used to
learning.
have fun a lot. Only 2% can speak English fluently.
Oh, oh,
I'm talking about those group. I'm talking about that group.
that group. All right. But see, you clearly have a curve, and now you're helping other people as well, right?
Yeah.
That's good to know. That's perfect. See, personally feel you are super confident. You really are doing really, really well.
Is that everybody says that I am confident because my father is confident, but I commit mistake. That's my problem.
No, no, everyone commits mistakes. Now, sometimes what happens when we are speaking too much, we tend to make an error. But that's a very good trait that you're speaking continuously, right? You're fluent, as you said. So, what I feel is you can definitely just benefit from new vocabulary. Like we did Bedlam today. We did a story of Solaris. We learned about etymology, what that study is. Now, you can use this for your own content. You can use this for teaching others that, this also exists. This
Hmm.
creates an interest in it. So right now just focus upon the vocabulary, because
Vocabularies.
yeah, you're pretty much there. You get it, you're on the right track. Now you're just picking up new people, new things. That's what I feel that you can benefit from. Is that exactly, did I get it right on your
Yeah.
end?
Yes. Have you ever been to any other country?
I wish, but no.
That's my dream. I really want to visit for at least 1 month. I don't know why. No,
Which
no, no.
country?
I know why. I know why. I want to visit any country where English is spoken only. So I want to
Oh,
be there. I want to
I'll tell
check myself.
I'll tell you something interesting then. In India itself, there is a country, I'm saying, wow. There is a state, there is a union territory which is called Pondicherry. Puducherry and
Okay.
Pondicherry. You must, yeah.
Yeah, I have heard.
They call it as the French Riviera. They speak French and English there. So you should visit
Okay.
there. It's like a French colony there.
For
Uh,
how many days I can visit?
As many as you want.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
not aware about it. I will search on it.
yeah,
I will
you can
definitely go
search on
there.
it.
But I
You'll
want
get
to
an
see
experience.
myself among the
Mhm.
people, those who speak English only.
You'll enjoy it there. If you want to get, if you feel that you're not exposed to that environment as such, of course, here you're speaking with us in English only 24/7. And apart from that, if you want to take a holiday, take it to this place. You'll find
Yeah,
everyone speaking in
sure.
English only over there.
I want to
You will
visit.
also learn some French over there, another foreign language.
Hmm.
So
Nowadays,
you'll
I love to watch content related to China. Chinese content I love to watch. I don't know
oh,
why. I took interest in it. I don't know why.
do
What's the
you watch
reason?
Netflix?
No. Previously, I used to have in my home, but now we don't have that much time.